Hiya guys and girls, this is that Pokemon Collector here. So this is my anime collection update. Um, so it's not a massive update. The background changed, but I'm going to change it each episode. These two are going to stay in the back, and I've just got my um, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, um, like a painting. It's painting basically. That's what it is. So we will kick off with my anime collection with um, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. So this is a fantastic film. Um, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Um, it's also made by the same director. I can't remember his name if it says in the back. Um, no, I can't remember the actual director. Well, basically, the director is he made the first Digimon film. If anyone's seen that, most of you have probably seen that. It's a really good film. He also made this. He's also made Summer Wars. Summer Wars is a lot like the Digimon film, but without the Digimon. And he's also made Wolf Children, which I am yet to see. So I've seen Summer Wars, Digimon film, and this by him. Um, Basically, it's about a young girl and her two friends. They're just normal. They call it high school, I think, is in them. I don't know what it would be called there, but for me, it's secondary school students. And she finds out one of her friends is a time traveler. So it's The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. It's a really good film. Definitely recommend checking that out. And Summer Wars. Next, we have a box set called Love Hina. So this I managed to pick up for a really good price. The box set's in fairly good condition, apart from a little dent here. It comes with all the whole of season one. Um, Basically, it says here, attempting to fill a promise to his childhood sweetheart, Kitaru Urashima. Keitaru, basically, is what they call him. I'm not going to go for it, but basically, he's pretty much a hapless teenage boy. He really clumsy, dorky, and he always ends up getting attacked by girls. At the moment, he's trying to get into Tokyo University to meet this girl that left him when he left when he was younger. So at the moment, I think, oh, how far have I got in? Let's see if we get these out of here. I picked these up, whole box up for £15, which was really good. Let's see. Watched all 4 episodes on there. I think I'm up to episode 8. I think. Yeah, I'm up to episode 8, so I'm not very far in, but so far it's been a good box set. I've enjoyed it. It's something I watch when I'm just a bit bored, want to watch a bit of anime. It's light-hearted comedy, so nothing. If I don't want anything serious, then I'll come and watch Love Hina. So I don't watch them all together. I watch like a few episode now here and there. Next, we're going to go on to Pokemon next. We haven't got much Pokemon, even though it is that Pokemon collector. There is Pokemon in this video. Pokemon Chronicles. It came with the actual box that it came in. But I thought I'd rather have them separately like this. So it comes with Volume 1, comes with the Raikou Legend of Thunder episode, which is like an hour, and then a few other episodes. It has a few of the winter episodes as well. Pokemon Chronicles Volume 2 comes with 5 episodes. This has probably got to be one of my favourite series of Pokemon. It is an amazing series if you haven't seen. I remember watching it on TV when it first came out, and I was like, wow. There are some really good episodes. Basically, if you don't know what Pokemon Chronicles is, it's Pokemon, but it's not about the main characters. It has Misty in a few times, a bit of Brock, Team Rocket. It's about some of the characters. Some of the characters that are not shown every episode. We have Pokemon Heroes the movie, which is a really good film. This actually, for years, was the only Pokemon movie I had never seen. I haven't watched a few of the newest ones. I don't know what one. They're probably up Pokemon like movie 17 now. But this was one of the ones I never got to watch, and it's a really good film. Next we have the 6th movie. yeah, this is a copy. I'm sorry. This was copied me from many years ago when it first came out, back in 2003 or 4. And then we have this. Actually, isn't a copy. It's Pokemon Johto League Champions. It's 7 episodes of Johto League Champions. It's a really good series, actually. It's after Master Quest and Johto League Journeys. Right, I've got that right. Okay. There we are. Okay. Next, we'll head on to Studio Ghibli. Nausicaa of the Valley of Wind. This is a really good film. This was the film that. This was before the Studio Ghibli was actually formed. It was based. The success of this was one of the biggest contributing factors into the studio being started. It's a really good film. It's not one of my favourites, I'll say, of Studio Ghibli films, but it's a good film. It was 1984, so the animation will be a lot different than some of the movies you may have seen before, and even Pokemon. Next we have Pompoko. Not seen this yet. This is sealed. One of the ones my girlfriend got me. I still got the thing on and everything. So I can't really much say about it. I know it's about what I believe to be raccoons, but they're not. They have their own name. Pompoko's questions of money are grabbing ethnics of yuppie Japan and mourns the loss of the countryside. Okay. This was by Isao Takahata. He did Grave of the Fireflies, and he's done quite a few other ones. Grave of the Fireflies, good film as well. Next we have Kiki's Delivery Service. This is one of my favourite. This is a really good film. What year is this? I can't remember what year this is. 1989. This is Miyazaki. It's a really good film. One of my favourites. Kiki's Delivery Service. About a young girl. She's basically a witch, and she's going off on her journey on her own, leaving with her cat Gigi. And she basically settles in this town and meets a boy. Starts working in the bakery. It's good. It's got Kirsten Dunst actually, who does the voice of the dub. I'm sure if I start talking about dubs, people are going to have a rip my arm off, but I do watch the dubbed versions. I just prefer to. You know, everyone has their own preference, but being brought up on dubbed anime, I do prefer it. I know a lot of people want to watch it subbed, and you can watch it whatever you way, as long as you enjoy the film. This is Laputa Castle in the Sky. Again, this is one of the ones I haven't seen yet. Well, my girlfriend got me, so I can't say much about that. Howl's Moving Castle. This is one of my favourites. This actually, this was the film that I tried to get. My friend was against anime for years. He said, "Oh no, I'll never watch anime. It's crap. It's rubbish. It's stupid. It's pointless. It's childish." Even though he watches a lot of Disney films like Frozen, he loves Frozen and the Cruise. But this film got him into it, and he really enjoyed this film. So this is one of those films that it's really enjoyable. A family film. My mum actually really enjoyed this as well, so got mum into them as well. And Spirited Away. It will say in massive letters, without doubt, one of the greatest animated films I've ever seen. That was Jonathan Ross. He is actually a Studio Ghibli fan. He watches these films. This actually was the biggest hit really for Studio Ghibli. Howl's Moving Castle was another one, and Princess Mononoke, but this won an Oscar. I believe this beat Mulan to an Oscar, so it is a really good film. I really enjoyed this. This was the second Studio Ghibli film I watched. The first one I saw was Grave of the Fireflies, and that pretty much almost killed me. That was a really good film, but very depressing. But yeah, Spirited Away is a really good film. It's about Chihiro even. Basically, she ends up moving with her family. Her family are turned into pigs. She works at a bathhouse and meets this guy right here called Haku, which is a prince. That's No Face. It's a really good film. It's a family film. It's a lovable film, but it's a bit weird. I'm going to say that. It's a bit weird. Sorry if it offends anyone, but it is really weird. But it's a good film nonetheless. So yes, Spirited Away. That is probably the film, if you hear of Studio Ghibli, or a lot of people have seen these films but don't know what Studio Ghibli is. Next is Arrietty. This is the Blu-ray and DVD collection. DVD even. So I've got to take that slip cover off. This is number 6. I'm getting replacements done for some of the Blu-rays I haven't actually got yet. This was done by Hiromasa Yonebashi. This is a really good film. Basically, it's about the Borrowers. So if you know the Borrowers, this is what it is. It comes with the Blu-ray and DVD. It's such a sweet film. My girlfriend really loves this film. It actually made her cry. It's, it's a really good film. Just recommend you watching Reality. It's one of the newer ones as well. And to the newest release as of the date of this filming, on Blu-ray is from Poppy Hill. The Wind Rises comes out on DVD and Blu-ray in September. Actually, the same time this did last year, actually. So this was a gift from me to me for my birthday last year. It was my 18th birthday present to myself. So I went to cinema to see this film with my girlfriend and a load of my friends. And there was mixed reviews. It's by Hayao Miyazaki's son, who also did Tales of the Earthsea, which wasn't a massive hit. But this, I just thought was a really good film. It says there, wistfully nostalgic coming-of-age romance, and that pretty much is dead on what this film is. How can I say? This is a collector's edition, so it comes with art cards. The art cards are up there on my wall in the top left in the frame. This is a really good film. Christina Hendricks and Jamie Lee Curtis are voices in this film. Sarah Bulgar and Anton Yelchin. So it's basically, it says here, set in Yokohama in 1963. This lovingly hand-drawn film centers on Yumi, voiced by Yumi, I believe in Japanese means sea or water or something like that. Sorry if you're Japanese, I'm just kidding it. Voiced by Sarah Bulgar, and Shun, voiced by Anton Yelchin, and their buddy romance. Basically what it is her father left years ago, believed to be dead. She meets this guy when he's trying to protest to keep his, like a dormitory house, sort of, it's a house basically, at school, and it's their house. It's like all the load of students, that's basically where they go after school and that and hang out to keep it alive. So she helps with her sisters and that. She ends up falling for him, he does for her, and they find out they're brother and sister. It's a really good film. It's a really good film. These films are studied to be films are magical. That's what I can say. They are really magical. They're the sort of films that you sit down and watch and you leave thinking, wow. So these are all the ones I got on Blu-ray and DVD. There are many more that I have seen, I just don't have on Blu-ray or DVD. I plan to get the Wind Rises Collector's Edition. I'm still trying to hunt for Ponyo Collector's Edition as well. So if you have any films, anime films that you haven't seen here, and you want to sell them or trade them, I'd be happy to trade or buy them off you. For things I got for trade, probably not any of my anime collection. Maybe Laina once I finished it. I have Blu-rays, steelbooks, and that, like Marvel, DC. I also have Pokemon card, anything. So just let me know. Please comment, like, subscribe. Hit me up with an inbox if you have any ideas for any future videos, or comment below. Thank you for watching, and see you later. TPC out.